Welcome to Chicago's Chris TV. I'm here with their son from Cantina Laredo at 508 North State, and we're here in their beautiful wine room. Thanks for having me today.
My pleasure. Thank you for having us.
I mentioned the wine room, but first tell me about the outside, the exterior, like the interior. It's such a different decor than most traditional Mexican restaurants.
But you know, as soon as you walk through that front door, you're going to notice right off the bat that the amount of space that we have here. You know, you're going to also notice that as far as the natural sunlight. All the surrounding doors obviously are all glass, so you're going to get that natural sunlight that comes in. And you're not going to get the cliche of the loud colors as far as in the other concepts. What you're going to get is a very clean, very modern, very polished look to it.
And we're sitting here in the wine room. Like, tell us about the wine room. We have gazillion, maybe that's an actual number. A lot of wine. You can't see how deep it is, but it's a lot of wine in here. Like,
there is a lot of wine. You know, Cantina Laredo, you know, not just great tequila, we also have great wine. You know, and just in this particular room alone, you know, right behind you, you know, it's actually 1,008 bottles of wine that we have to showcase. So that is a lot of bottles of wine for your enjoyment.
I know you guys have more than 30 domestic locations. Like, what makes the Chicago location unique?
You know, what makes this location unique is that you actually have two dining options when you join us. You're more than welcome to join us upstairs in our upstairs lounge where you can have cocktails or small plates, or enjoy the downstairs where you can enjoy full dining. And what's also great about the Chicago location is that, you know, we have the capacity to entertain as far as small intimate parties in any of our two, as far as private room downstairs, or even a larger scale with parties of up to 500 or more. You know, we've entertained wedding receptions, we've entertained social gatherings, we've also entertained large corporate functions. So anything that, you know, that you desire, we're more than happy to accommodate you.
Very cool. Now, before we get into what's in front of us right now, if I was to say one dish that we had to try here at Cantina Laredo, what would that be?
Well, you know, just to name off one dish would actually do us injustice. To be honest with you, there are several, but if one dish to start off with, you know, let's start off with the Top Chef guacamole. You know, the Top Chef guacamole is prepared for your table side. And as far as the spices, you pick the spice level that you like. As far as the heat, we have as far as roasted jalapenos, raw jalapenos, or even as far as cilantro peppers. And that gives it a little bit of heat. And also we add in as far as other components to that as well. So as far as whatever your liking is, that's definitely as far as a go-to. But as far as an entree, my go-to is actually the common poblano asada. What that is that you have a skirt steak that's
You can't smell it. I smell it.
It's delicious. You have a skirt steak that's wrapped over a poblano pepper, and inside that poblano pepper you have Monterey Jack cheese, mushrooms, spinach, and sauteed shrimp. And that is all put together and sits on a bed of chimichurri sauce. That's fantastic.
Now that we got your favorite one out of the way, could you tell us about everything sitting in front of me right now?
Sure.
We talked about the poblano. Let's go to ceviche.
Okay, this is our ceviche. What's great about our ceviche here, obviously with all ceviche, you have to marinate it in lime juice. So we do marinate in lime juice as far as with the shrimp, the fish, the scallop, and we've also added a little bit of twist to it as well. You know, we add, you know, unlike any other ceviches that you have, we put capers in there, and the capers add a little bit of saltiness to it, so it actually blends in very well with the flavors of the natural seafood that we have presented in front of you. And also the avocado that's on top, that's actually another texture, very creamy. So everything all comes together in unison.
Right. I don't want to skip over. I'm not a big drinker.
Okay.
I'm not a big drinker at all. But I love anything colorful.
Okay.
You know, I'm not the manliest man when it comes to drinks. So what do I have sitting right here?
This here is our strawberry margarita. It is our casarita, which you have to your right there. And you know, our casarita is made from fresh squeezed lime juice and also the finest tequila. And all we do is add as far as you know, fresh strawberry, and just shake it up.
Very nice. And what do we have here?
Right there in front of you is our halibut. You know, we have our fish flown in daily. You know, so everything here is fresh. And basically, what that is our halibut that's grilled. And on top of the halibut is our roasted red bell pepper sauce with a micro cilantro as far as the garnish. And it's also served with the cilantro lime rice as well as asparagus. I know your mouth is watering, so I don't blame you.
What's the next thing over here?
Okay, that is our Proton Pico. What that is as far as our grilled chicken breast, and it's served with as far as sauteed vegetables and rice. And with the Tampico, you do have as far as mushrooms, artichokes, spinach, onions, and you have a sour cream poblano sauce, and it's topped with a Monterey Jack cheese.
Now, if you like me, dinner don't stop at an entree. You have to have dessert. And this is a dessert. Like, it's like a whole, you can just tell us about it.
Okay, this is our Mexican brownie. And what this is, you get a healthy portion of our brownie served with vanilla ice cream or cinnamon ice cream, is to your preference. And on top of that, what we do is that we take our brandy butter sauce over the hot skillet, and we drizzle that along so that way you get the aroma. And as soon as that brandy butter hits the skillet, you're gonna get a smell that just lingers throughout the restaurant. It's a great smell.
I wish we had smell-o-vision so you could just smell, like everything's there and smells amazing, but this is like the icing on the cake. Like literally, like this is just crazy. I can't believe it. I can't believe this is amazing. I can't wait till as soon as the camera go off, I'm tearing into it. I'm tearing into it. Alright, now before I stuff my face, I'm pretty sure everyone watching wants to know, how do you make reservations? How do you get in contact with the number and everything?
Sure, there are several ways you can make reservations. You can go on our website at www.cantinalaredo.com and put in the location, and you can make a reservation that way. Or you can go to opentable.com and make reservations that way as well. Or you can just give us a call, and that way we can, we can take a reservation over the phone.
And what's the number?
The number is area code 312-955-0014.
Alright, thank you. I appreciate everything. I appreciate the food I'm about to partake in. As soon as this camera goes off and everything, thanks for having me.
My pleasure. Thank you again for having us.
Thank you.